Hello everybody, here with another Quick 60 today. We're going to talk about the men's tennis player Chase Ward, a senior from Waverly, Ohio. Chase, good to have you on the show, man.
Nice to be here, thank you.
Absolutely. Glad to have the tennis program and starting Quick 60s with them. Thanks to Coach Boone, Steve Boone, for allowing us to interview his student athletes. We really appreciate that. Good to start off with Chase, who actually has helped coach some of these players on this team and plays. So great to have Chase with us. Chase, without further ado, your Quick 60 is on.
All right, sounds good.
What's your favorite memory playing tennis?
I think my favorite memory would probably be we were down at the ATP courts in Mason, Ohio, outside Cincinnati, playing against Ohio Christian my sophomore year when I made my first career college start. And that's a situation I never thought I'd be in because going through high school, to be frank, I wasn't exactly the best, and Shawnee gave me an opportunity just to walk onto a team and keep working under a coach that believes in me. Eventually, it's paying off.
Right. Who's your inspiration in life that keeps you going? You know, being a walk on and kind of pushing through to be where you are now, being a respected member of the team.
Probably say my inspiration would be my late great grandfather, Orville Arnett. He used to be a basketball coach at back in Waverly. Just growing up, he always just instilled just keep working hard. And if you have a chance, take it and go for it.
Right.
Just put in the hard work and everything will pay off in the end.
Yeah, that's great. That's advice that we should all follow. I mean, and then who have you tried to model your game after? I mean, obviously there's a lot of really good tennis players out there. Rafael Nadal, Andre Agassi, among others.
Honestly, it might sound a little cliche if I go with Roger Federer, but not Roger in his prime. Roger now that he's 39 and he has to, and his body's starting to give out, so he's relying a lot more on placing the ball and making it more difficult for his opponent, and because he just can't overpower them with sheer force like some of the others could. Like Djokovic can still overpower. Isner overpowers with his serve. I look pretty scrawny. I can't overpower my opponents. I have to play smarter than them.
Right. What was it like going to Waverly?
Waverly, it was an interesting time, mainly because I had a lot of family that worked at the schools. My mom was a teacher at the junior high level. My aunt teaches at the basic elementary level. My uncle was the athletic director.
Okay, but
you couldn't get away with anything.
Yeah.
It was an interesting time where everyone knows you, but at the same time you're kind of looked as an example to be made an example of if in all sorts of situations. So a lot of eyes on you.
Right. That probably motivated you to do better, be better about things. So that's good.
Absolutely.
You transitioned, at times into an assistant coaching role. I know Coach Boone talked about that yesterday. He says you really have an excellent feel for the game. You can watch teams in warm-ups and know, he said basically with a 90% accuracy rate on who to start, who to play where and what slots. So he was really high on your assistant coaching skills.
That's where my experience with not having always been a starter, even back in high school, really helped. When you're on the team but you're not playing, you start to see the game from a whole different perspective, and just seeing the way different opponents react to your teammates doing different things. Something that you really can't see as effectively when you're actually playing the game and your focus is a little more tunnel vision, but you get your eyes looking at a more broader view of it.
Right.
And it just gave me an opportunity to, once I changed my major 2 years in, to immediately switch and do something I love doing, and to be able to walk out of Shawnee with 3 years coaching experience by the time I graduate.
Yeah, that's invaluable, really. Interesting factor, hidden skill about you that people do not know.
For that one, I'd say I'm super flexible. I'm not going to demonstrate, but I can get my arm all the way around my head and grab my other ear.
My.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's not weird, but I understand. Yeah, that's definitely not something I could do. So yeah, it's definitely a skill. Finally, what do you hope to do? As soon as you graduate and get on into the professional world out in the field.
After I graduate, ideally, I'd like to become an athletic director by high school. Maybe even go and get a G if I have the opportunity to get a GA position, to get a master's, to even move up in
That's awesome. Well, Chase, thank you so much for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You can catch a write-up of the men's and women's tennis first match against Thomas More. That will be at Crestview Hills, Kentucky on Saturday, February the 1st. That will be online at www.ssubears.com. We wish the tennis programs the very best as they get ready for their own start to the regular season.